It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. So tonight is all about the doctor's in. Not literally, but tonight we're talking about growing pains. And as a small office, home office business, we have a number of them. So stay tuned to discuss all the fun stuff that goes into growing a small office, home office business.
Welcome to episode 70 of Soho Insights, brought to you by Parallels, the company behind the Plus Control Panel, the control panel you need to use if you host your website anywhere as a small office, home office business. All of our web hosting clients do. And Ovaleye. At Ovaleye, we sell hosting. In that respect, we are a little like GoDaddy, except that Ovaleye is owned by women and run by women. We offer you the same services we use to build our own business. At Ovaleye, we simply want to help you create something for you. Welcome and hello, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Jen, and you're watching Soho Insights, which is small office, home office insights, the show that is made for the home-based business. And so every Monday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, we talk about topics that are relevant to those who are building a business from their home office, their kitchen table. Somebody's cell phone in here?
No, our cell phones are out. Excuse me. Noise. Okay.
Sorry.
Noise in our ear.
So anyway, you're in the Ovaleye TV studio watching, hopefully at ovaleye.tv, but we're also available on iTunes, YouTube, Blip TV, and a few other syndicated areas. And this show, like I was saying, is live every Monday night, and then we have the replay over at ovaleye.tv the next day. We have Small Businesses Do It Better Tuesdays. And now, really fun announcement that I made last week, Young Female Entrepreneurs is joining the ovaleye.tv family. So we're very excited about that.
That's out.
So Young Female Entrepreneurs is every Thursday, and the time might change, but this Thursday it's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, and I'm really excited about that because it's an online organization at youngfemaleentrepreneurs.com that I've done for some time, and I just started doing the live stream on March, and I've got some pretty kick-butt
guests.
It's been really fun.
I'm so proud of you. That's just amazing.
Well, and it's all of this ovaleye.tv, any programming that we're doing, we really do it based off of what we're interested in and what we know our web hosting clients would be interested in, our web hosting members.
Hopefully, all of you will be interested.
Well, and it's really a thing where you choose between the Real Housewives of Orange County,
Kathy and Jen,
or you choose between stuff that will hopefully move your business forward and get you in the right mindset for being successful.
Yes, or Carissa, because Carissa's on with us on Tuesday.
Yeah, so tonight is all about these pain points, growing pains, and hopefully you'll choose to watch this episode versus an episode of Orange County Housewives, because I did just watch an episode over lunch when I was eating lunch, and I felt like I had to turn it off. I was just like, this isn't helping me. It's not even entertaining. It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, I don't watch it anymore because of that. So it's a bummer.
Anyway, you have a couple of things that you want to talk about before we get started.
Oh, yes. Okay. So it's big news for us because I know. Well, let's see. We'll move it. We actually have a new We actually have a new sponsor. Joanna Morgan. She has jewelry that she designs. In fact, we have some photos.
I have her thing on the computer. Her website, not her thing.
Her thing. Joanna Morgan is our sponsor for ovaleye.tv. So each of our episodes that we have with Small Businesses Do Better, Soho Insights, and YFE, we'll all be wearing these beautiful necklaces and earrings. And we're very excited. Joanna is from Seattle. She has a really fun story, and she will be our guest tomorrow at 7 o'clock on Small Businesses Do It Better. But I wanted to tell you why I picked Joanna Morgan, too, because there's a lot of jewelers out there. And I actually saw her at a Power Chicks. Did we sponsor that one too?
Yeah,
I think we
sponsored
did.
it. Uh-huh.
So we sat at this event that we sponsored.
PowerChicksInternational.com.
Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
So Joanna was at our table, and she walked in and sat down next to us, and was this bundle of. I mean, she was just full of energy and happiness, and she reminded me she had a hat on. But what really got my attention was a necklace similar to the one. I mean, they're just beautiful, all of them that you're seeing. But I believe this was a really chunky turquoise necklace she was wearing. And I love turquoise. So right away, we struck up a nice relationship. And the next day, she followed me on Facebook. I followed her. And every day, she sets out on Facebook the most beautiful jewelry. But there's also a story behind the jewelry that she makes. And right now, she has... I think I forgot what night she's going to start learning how to pound silver. I mean, she's constantly learning new methods of...
On her website, it talks about how she's from Poland, and she has
just
all
love her
this
story.
eclectic styles that come into her, how she pulls together the different pieces of jewelry, whether it's from nature, from art. So her background's going to be really fun to learn about over on Small Businesses Do It Better tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern at ovalA.tv/live.
But... Oh, put her up on, sorry. The reason, too, that I think small businesses can really enjoy these pieces that we're wearing and what she does is because when you go to those network events, or if you have to do a speaking event or something that you need to stand out in the crowd, I suggest you invest in something that will make you stand out. And I think jewelry has some kind of story behind it, too, that you can kind of relate to other people, tell the story. Joanna, I met and just instantly connected with because of that necklace she wore.
It's just a fun piece, a fun way to start a conversation. When you don't know anyone and you're uncomfortable, you go into a room. That's usually what people comment on first is, I love your necklace or I love your bracelet. And it's a nice way to start off a conversation. If you know who made that and you're not just buying something at Target for $10 because it goes with your outfit.
I've been known to do that.
But that's how I do it. I don't have jewelry that's inexpensive. I only have stuff I've stolen from you. Our family, fun story. So this is my mother and also my business partner. And so I come over here and she has a dish of jewelry that she'll take off at night, and then we'll sometimes forget to put away.
Your dad doesn't like that.
But it's all pieces that have been given to her from someone in the family.
My grandparents or whatever.
Yeah, and so I'll steal pieces of it and I'll wear it to things, and people will always ask me about them because they're nice, like they look of good quality, and so
there's always a story behind it.
There's always a story behind it, and it's always fun to tell people about it.
So this is really exciting for me. Thank you, Joanna, for being a sponsor. Yes,
it's very fun. So apart from our jewelry, very excited about bracelets.
Jewelry, necklace, earrings.
So tune in tomorrow night. Last week, we wanted to go over it quickly. If you can pull up my screen.
That was a fun night.
Seriously, if you did not watch last week's episode, no, this is not the best part that I paused the video at.
It looks good on me.
But yeah, you look good. That's always the issue. Whenever I try to take screenshots of it in the morning when I upload stuff, I'm always disappointed at myself because I always make the dumbest faces. I should just... Here, let's pose for a second.
No, you can take
that. Because they're usually...
You gotta go back to the main shot. Now do it again.
Okay, now we pose.
So, but it's usually always one of us going like this or making some silly face. But anyway, Matt Lawrence was our guest of Biznic.com. He's a community manager.
He was full of information.
That guy gave crazy amounts of resources. So he basically, on that community, Biznic.com is for solopreneurs. So if you're not part of it and you're a small office, home office business, you really should have a profile on there.
Oh, I suggested to all of the clients when we first started Ovaleye to get up there.
Now you pay to actually participate in the community, which, has its good and bads about it. But as far as we're concerned, it just means that you're serious about it and that you really are committed to participating in that community. So anyway, he talked a lot about how to create good content that will be seen, shared, read. And he's the one at the end of the day that clicks whether or not your article gets to be featured on the business.com.
And I didn't know that. So that was really interesting to hear.
Yeah, so you guys who are watching, all of you, who I'm sure there's so many right now that are watching live, or if you're watching the next day, watch that episode. It's episode 69, and it's over at ovaleye.tv, and it's called How to Write Popular Content. Thank you so much, Matt Lawrence, for sharing so much good content.
I think we'll have him again. He said he would
awesome.
do it. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just a quick recap of what happened last week, and we don't usually do that, but I mean, this was an exceptional episode. I was really impressed by him. So apart from that, go to ovaleye.tv tomorrow also to find out more about the jewelry that we're wearing and any notes that we are sharing within the episode. We're also going to do a super fun contest in just a little bit. So you got to stay tuned so you can find out about the contest.
Joanna will send me links for the jewelry that we're wearing tonight. So if you want to purchase it will be on ovaleye.tv.
Oh, there's a code. Fun Jewels. If you use the code Fun Jewels, you get free shipping. Pretty cool.
Yes.
So, really fast before I forget, Craving Success. Gosh, what camera are we going on? Craving Success is our YFE book club. It starts on April 23rd. If you go to books.yfe.me, you can sign up for the book club. And if you're a young female entrepreneur, I mean, that helps because we're focusing the questions around being in your 20s and 30s.
Oh, she's a good role model.
Melody Berenger is fantastic. And our moderators have already almost finished the book. One of them has all the way.
Jessica.
No.
Really?
Not Jessica, somebody else. And she was super excited about it, gave great questions. And so it's going to be really fun book club. Other than that, did you have anything else before we should get started?
No, I'm excited, so let's get started. Okay. Well, wait, did you need to do parallels?
Yeah, before we go into the contest, which the contest is so cute. I have so much fun with these contests. We haven't done a contest like this
and I have no idea
in a very long time. Where it's I'm going to play 10 songs for you, about 10 seconds worth of the songs, and then you have to go over tomorrow on ovaleye.tv on this episode's link and tell us
Jen will put it out too on Facebook.
Yeah, you have to tell us what each song is and who it's by, and then what it has to do with doctors. Because if you show the image, our theme tonight is what seems to be the problem the doctor's in. It's all about growing pains. So anyway, all of our songs have to do with doctor stuff, and I'll catch you back after I'm done talking about parallels.
By the way, you win a prize.
We'll talk about the prize after Parallels.
All right.
Parallels is a sponsor of Soho Insights, and they're also the control panel provider for ovaleye.com. We are web hosting providers. So if you've gone to ovaleye.com for some time, you'll know that Ovaleye provides web hosting to small office, home office businesses across the United States, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, in where else are we available?
He's looking for the image. Scotland, let's see, and other places. France.
We're growing every day. It's really fun. Today I posted up on Facebook how thankful we are, because it's always fun meeting these new web hosting members and getting to support them as they grow their businesses along the way. But Parallels is a big part of that equation, because they provide us with the Plesk panel, which is a control panel. When you sign up for hosting, you get a control panel, and it basically tells you what's going on in your part of the server, and it allows you to control it without seeing any of that crazy coding and fun super science stuff.
Super science stuff.
I'm just having fun with it. Whatever. So the control panel gives you, it's really easy to navigate. As you can see, there's big buttons. It looks a lot like the App Store in a lot of senses. So on the home page, you'll see right here, you're able to install different applications onto your account, basically. So WordPress is a big one. Joomla is another one. There's a few that you can actually purchase just like you would on your iPhone or on your Android. So that's really nice as far as the control panel goes. But the biggest thing is Web Presence Builder, which we're so excited about. Clients, our web hosting members actually call us and tell us how much they love it. And it's a drag and drop, build it yourself website. And they have blogging now, e-commerce, social sharing. And Carissa Dunphy, who's our community relations manager, she just did a webinar on it because she's pretty much retiring as someone that builds web presence builders.
Moved on. Now we have other people doing it.
And so, she showed a few designers what it looks like to provide that to their clients too. And it's really nice. If you go to books.yfe.me, that is a web presence builder website. If you go to Small Businesses Do It Better, that's a web presence builder website. If you check out facebook.com/OvaliCloud and click the sign up tab, that is a web presence builder tab too. So go to ovali.tv/parallels to find out all about how Parallels is making it that much easier for your small office, home office business. So thank you, Parallels, so much. You make all of our lives easier.
Yes.
So let's get into this contest. I have so much fun putting it together. And actually, really fast, before we get into the contest, Ovali TV, Ovali in general, every day is something new and something fun that we get to do. But Ovali.tv for Soho Insights, the next 2 weeks we're going to be light on guests. It's going to be really fun subjects, but light on the guests because this takes a tremendous amount of work to pull together our shows. We have 3 shows now that we pull off each week. You have to find guests for it. You have to actually do it. You have to do the research. You have to do the promotion. You do all the stuff afterwards. So we're doing a small town series coming up starting on April 30th.
And are we starting with our small town?
We are starting with our small town. So Ovali is headquartered out of Duval, Washington, which is a small town about 45 minutes out of Seattle. And we have, on top of being
an amazing group of small business owners.
Yeah, so Ovali is a home-based business, but we also have a small office that we meet at. Then we have Ovali TV Studio that we meet out of.
In a secret location.
We're in different pieces all the time, and we have a team of people. And I know some of you are just by yourselves, but I think the challenges kind of remain as you grow, or they even get harder, I guess, since the growing pains, what we're talking about tonight. Oh my gosh.
7:20 already.
Sorry, guys. We're having too much fun. So anyway, April 23rd is when we're going to start the Small Town series. And each summer we do a virtual business tour. And we have the hardest time getting through it. So it's 50 states. We host people in
all over.
A lot of those states.
And because of these things, we've gotten some great clients from it.
Yeah, so we like to go and actually find out about the towns, do the market research about specific places. And so this is kind of preparation for that June, July start for our virtual road trip. Yeah, thanks. So anyway, we're hitting a small town on each area, each region of the United States.
If you have suggestions, let us know.
If you have a small town you want us to get into, let us know. It's all about the chamber working with the home-based business and the small offices, brick and mortar places, and how they collaborate to grow each other's businesses.
Yes.
So the contest, really fun.
So the prize will be a package of what Jen uses, and she's the Miss Organize of Ovali. And actually, Carissa.
No, this is not an organized thing. This is a messy thing.
No. Your office stuff is, you have like a backpack, and now Carissa has that too, that I noticed. You both have it. So it's a package of a Jen, Carissa, fun office supplies.
Home office organized kit from ovali.tv. So, to get started, we've got 10 songs. I'll play 10 seconds of each. You have to decide what the song is called, who it's by, and how it pertains to doctor.
Oh.
So now we have to put them back on. Okay. So, the first one. Ready?
Yes. It's only one explicit on that.
It doesn't swear at the very beginning, and I'm sure you can find a non-explicit version of it. Okay, so that's the first 10 seconds of that one. Ready? So that's number 1. Number 2.
I love this one.
I think I was in middle school.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that's a hint.
Well, quit playing it.
Okay. Number 3. These all pertain to doctor in some way.
I remember this song. This is what it looks like in our office when we have the music going.
Oh no!
Well, that one is a freebie.
And if you didn't get it from that, then you have bigger issues. So we're on 1, 2, 3. We're on number 4.
This one goes back for the Nelsons.
I'll play a little bit more of it so you don't hear. My son plays the guitar. He's almost 2 and he goes like this. Okay, so next one.
Okay, that's all you have to play on that one.
So that's number 5. Number 6.
10 seconds.
Sorry. That was Mom's fault. Oh, I got the wrong one. That's not number 6. Not number 6.
Oh, this one.
This is number 6. I don't think that's how you're supposed to dance to this one. You're supposed to be
Head banging.
like that. Okay. 7. Oh gosh, I think I have 9 now because of this. But whatever. The next 3 are really good ones.
Yeah, that's a really good song that's playing now. If you play it.
I'm trying.
I love this song. This was in Sahara.
I danced through college. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, can you?
You gave a clue. Gosh.
Well, hello.
This is number 8. And I'll start it a little bit past this because this one, you have to think really hard to figure out how a doctor is brought into this one.
I'm sorry.
Light and day is more than you'll say, 'cause all my feelings are more than.
So that one's going to be
We're
tough.
getting
to find
our
out
last
how a
for
doctor's
today.
pulled in. And the last one, number 9.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't know this one.
Well, some people might not.
Hard not to.
But now you have to get the song title and the artist. So that ended up being 9.
Not. Oh, well, you got 10,
9
but you got a
songs.
freebie.
9 songs, freebie, and just 9 songs. The 10th one
Oh.
was an accident.
Oh, okay. But we'll find those on ovali.tv, the information.
We might
to
throw
win.
out a bonus. We did that on purpose. And then we'll throw out a bonus song where you'll have to guess it.
Well, very nice, Jen. Thanks.
Yeah. So getting into the pain points.
Did we say Friday is when you're...
Friday is when we're going to announce the winner. So that's 9 songs. Friday is when we'll announce the winner.
April
You have to tell
14th,
us
I
the
think.
song title, the artist, and how it pertains to a doctor, and then we'll choose at random from all the people that get it right. So if someone gets it right, you guys can all kind of
You're getting a good
go
package.
off of them and copy paste. And then we'll choose at random. It'll be a really cute home
Don't
office
tell
organizing kit.
Okay.
So why we focus on the home office stuff is because Mom has actually been a home-based business since 1999.
I have. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Long time.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about why you do the home-based business stuff?
Why I started because I had 2 kids and my in-laws living here, and I wanted to always be home and with my family. So I never wanted to commute. I've never been somebody that wanted to commute. So we started Main Street Music 5 minutes away from our house. And then when we did online things, it was in our house. Well, actually an office outside the house, but close.
Mm-hmm. So she's been doing this for a long time. Before that, my dad,
Before that,
he
in
he
94.
worked from home too.
So the office was already there because he started in 94.
Yeah. So it's been an interesting journey. So when we talk about home office things, we have quite some time of experience.
Yes, we do.
I grew up in a home-based business environment, so
office
I
has
get to bring in
changed.
the whole family perspective, that other part of the kids' perspective.
Yes, but I should do a before and after of
Oh my goodness, yes, that would be interesting.
Yes.
So anyway, we're talking about 10 points quickly that are pain points for the small office, home office business, and we're going to touch on a little bit more of those over the week over at ovaleye.tv. So the first one that is a pain point, and we pulled these together, you pulled these together based off of your experience in building your business and
April, too, can be a real pain in the neck month for
Taxes.
most people. Taxes, but then trying to get yourself motivated to do more by yourself. Usually our clients are solopreneurs.
spring breaks.
Yes, there's so much. And beautiful sunshine today.
Quarter two.
Yes, there's so many distractions. So we thought we'd throw out some pain points and how we cope with those pain points, too.
Yeah, so the first one is getting out of the office.
I got out of the office today. But
The
you were
idea
in the
that
office.
you are trapped and you don't have a whole lot of socializing going on. We had a previous episode with I totally just blanked on her name, but it's a co-working space in San Diego.
Oh, yes, she was good.
It was awesome. Hera Hub.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I
we'll
followed
link
them.
over at ovaleye.tv where you can find out that episode. But she talks about a lot of solutions if you're in a frenzy because of laundry and the dishes and just not lack of socializing
What-
is bugging you. She gives you some suggestions.
Well,
on
what
that.
I suggest when you first start out too in those small business or the small office, home office lifestyle is get out and go to a coffee shop at least once a week to start with. I mean, it might get too busy, like we can't do that anymore. But at the beginning, we all did that. We all took turns going because you get out and you meet people and you see what they're up to. And it's just a different atmosphere.
So number 2 is understanding your target market.
The best person.
That's a pain point for small businesses.
Yeah, the example I always look up to, which is not a small office, home office, but I think they do the best. Go ahead and say who it is.
Apple.
And all you have to do is read their books about Steve Jobs, how Apple does it all. You could read articles. I would always suggest you read books on how people do it and get ideas and work.
Yeah,
from
but
there.
understanding your target market, are you saying that that's a pain point in that as far as researching it goes or as in defining who it is
It's
specifically?
defining. Defining is the whole thing because once you define, they find you.
In a home-based business doesn't necessarily need to stick with geographic definitions of their market, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. You can really go the sky's the limit. It could be redheads who have 3-year-old sons.
Actually, I have to do this for Bear, our designer for our new website. He wants to, because we do SEO too, and there's a lot of things that go in with just managing a business. You have to figure out who those clients are. But one of the things I have to give our designer is who exactly. And it's basically, okay, it's the mom, the soccer mom, or, where she works, what she does. I have to give that. And I think it's a great exercise because you have to picture in your head who your clients are. So
It's good. So if you're not working with a designer or developer on your website or a
Well, we
business
did all
coach,
this
is there any
before.
tips that you have for people?
I'm always saying you need to read. You need to just educate yourself in articles.
Continuing your education.
Yes, always.
That's good. So number 3 is how to get the word out about your business. That's a big pain point for people too.
You suggest one.
For getting the word out?
Yeah.
Well, if you're a home-based business, obviously utilizing the internet. If you don't have a website
Social
by now, there's
media.
something wrong with you.
Social media, I mean, like for Duval, our small business or our small town, how many?
We have 2 Facebook
Pages.
discussions. Each business has a Facebook page. I'm really impressed with our small town,
I am
actually.
too.
But we have a very unique small town in that the majority of the people that live here, I don't want to say the majority, but at least 20%, are work at Microsoft. And so you've got the Microsoft buses shuttling people to and from the campus.
It's just a great, unique, and those moms that are home with their kids that have the Microsoft husband, they're starting their own business.
I would
too.
say if for us specifically as a home-based business, but we're not really like a home-based business in that we have people that work for us and that we have a headquarter area and but I think there is something to be said about having evangelists. And a lot of our small businesses in town, especially home-based businesses, like Recommend is a big example who I'm hoping we're going to get on for our small town series. Because they are an auto shop business that is not in town. It's a home-based business.
It's way the heck out there.
And they've done some crazy stuff, but one of the biggest things is empowering your evangelists, saying, share this with people, you know, allowing them a space where they can say, thank you so much, you did such a good job. And Facebook and social media allows them to do that pretty easily.
Well, and Recommend partnered with Safeway, too, recently.
They partner with everyone in town. That's why I'm really excited to hopefully be able to share their story, because they're a crazy... There's just an awesome example of what you can do as a home-based business.
Well, real fast, their example that I notice everybody. I notice every person that does something amazing. And they did. Michelle and Ty went to... Buzz went to Safeway because there was a barbecue or something, and they knew that their target market was going to be there at this big barbecue function at Safeway. They put all of their signs on the shopping cart, you know, returns when you in the parking lot, and so everybody saw that, and I thought that was a good
They have a lot of good points. Yes. So come back April 23rd. Hopefully we'll be able to hear from them. Or April 30th. Sorry about that. So the next one, point number 4, is who to trust as a home-based business.
The only advice I have is that you have to learn from your mistakes when you
listen to your gut. I've heard you say that a number of times.
I've listened to the gut, and then I've said, oh my goodness. But in the end, the lessons...
Or listen to your daughter.
Yeah, listen to the daughter, listen to the husband.
Listen to your support team around you.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
I have to say the team that I have and the people, the partners and the people around me, top notch now. They are exactly because I learned so many things recently in the past 2 years.
So number 5.
I have.
That's good. Number 5 is work hours. Pain points for people. Whether you're you don't have enough work hours, you have too many work hours, you want to limit your work hours.
Well, we talk to many small businesses, because that's who our clients are. And most moms have work hours from their small office, home office lifestyle.
I've actually had women tell me, and it's cute, they put signs out on their office that says, like moms open or moms at
in
work.
session or whatever.
Yeah,
I think
so that
that's
the kids
cute.
don't knock on the door.
I think it's important that you make that boundary if you're a mom and you've got a solopreneur kind of environment.
Yeah, but lately...
we do not have that at all. We are on call 7 days a week, but I also have a team that helps me, and we all have different hours that we know that we work.
Our team doesn't necessarily have hours, but we do have specific days and times that we ask that people are present and at their desk. But that doesn't happen all the time. And there's an interesting article, a lot of discussion that's happening around this idea of this no 9 to 5, no work hour. So if you're a home-based business that wants to grow, a growing pain as far as hours goes is when you have a team, how do you make sure that someone is available and that people are working and can collaborate together and that someone is not off at the dentist when you need them to be at a meeting?
You do find that system. But, when we first started, it was just me. And then it was you and Dad, and I was...
Well, it's a family business. Now when we're bringing people outside of the family, Carissa is awesome. And we got seriously lucky with Carissa.
Seriously lucky. I thanked her again today because she works very hard for us.
Yeah, so we'll post some links over at ovaleye.tv, but there is this movement that says there's this no 9 to 5 idea, and that you work... It's more organic, and so that eliminates stress. And
honestly, I love what I do.
It makes for a better environment.
Yes.
It makes for a better productivity, that you work when you're most productive, if it's at night and you can be with your kids, that type of a thing. So it's something to look into.
Never had to worry about that.
A lot of people are especially women, they're very strict with their times right now. I feel like I only work 11 to 3 when my kids are in school, and then I don't touch the computer until the weekends. Like, how do you do that?
Well, I always think of a Kirk Warner too. That one of our clients that
You had a Small Businesses Do It Better episode.
Yes.
It was very good.
He was doing all these great campaigns, marketing campaigns, and he got the big fish. He got that person that actually called him after doing all this marketing, and he didn't answer the phone. Not because it was his hours or whatever. It just
It was a block number.
yeah. So
And it ended up being Happy Days guy. What's his name?
Henry Winkler,
Yeah.
the Fawns. Yeah, but you
really
don't want
fast-
to forget. You don't want to miss those things.
Automatic is the company that has WordPress.com and all of that fun stuff. I have the screen of it, but they're known. I see the guy all the time on different articles, but they're known for being a home-based business. They recruit people, and they're scattered across the world. And if this huge company that makes millions of dollars is able to do home-based business, collaborating, have employees, then your home-based business with 1 or 2 employees, if that, can do it.
I'm hoping
it's
that's
just a matter
the
of
future.
being strict and have self-discipline. And one of the things that we were going to mention at the end of this episode, which is hopefully going to be in a couple minutes, we're going to have to cut some of this short, is that we're going to have a calendar that's available for download at ovali.tv, and it's going to go out with this episode, and we'll blog about it a couple more times. But Ovali, we have certain values. It's family, health, knowledge, and fun. And so we're going to put together a list of things that we're going to do daily. And over on Pinterest, there's this image that's been going around. And I think the first point I saw it was on For the Glow. And so here's our Pinterest page. That's my specific one, but this is one that Ovali shares too. We have an Ovali Pinterest at pinterest.com/Ovali. But it's we become what we want to be by consistently being what we want to become each day.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's really nice. I mean, I heard about it in context of working out and being healthy, but I think as a home-based business, this is also a good one because it's all about self-discipline. And if you want to be a big business, if you want to be uber successful, you have to put little plans in place each day to be that. And so I think that by us sharing some of the things that we're doing and we'll be doing over April, then we can do it all together as a team and have some accountability
We'll share
and all
it.
that fun stuff.
We'll share the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, number 5, we just talked about. Number 6, don't compare yourself to other businesses. This is a big one, especially on social media.
Social media, and a lot of people, they put out all the great fun things, the happy things, the things that they're doing at the moment. They don't put all of everything. And so people only see those fun, happy things and they say, wow, I'm sitting here at my desk going, what am I going to do? And that person is doing this. Look at how much fun they're having. And there's a lot of that. It kind of drives me nuts.
Well, you just have to be conscious. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to read about your doldrum day if you're having a bad quarter. Talk about it. I mean, I go there for, to get excited about the day or be informed or be happy. I don't want to go there and hear about your sick kid that's sick again. I'm sorry, I empathize for you, but anyway.
Okay.
So,
anyways, don't look at Facebook for those kind of things because you are doing what you're doing, and maybe get out and talk to some of the people that you really look up to and see what they're up to, and not always look at Facebook.
Yeah. Number 7 is cash flow. It's a pain point.
Well, if you have cash flow, it is not a pain point, but usually the solopreneurs
if you have positive cash,
positive.
cash coming in.
Not
a lot going out.
At the beginning of when we started Main Street Music and Ovali, cash flow was going really well too. We had tons of it,
but tons of money,
tons of cash
money
going in it, but it was never mine. So we switched that. We flipped it as Melody says. And we made sure that didn't happen. It came to me now.
Yeah.
Or you.
Smart.
Yeah.
So 8, work-life balance.
Go ahead.
Mom brought this up because of Sheryl Sandberg has a lot of pieces right now. You were saying she's in Vogue.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying weird things about that. It's a lot of negative about how she's saying 5:30 and she goes home to be with her kids and then she answers email after that.
A lot of women have been telling me, oh, this is good. We leave at 5:30 and we focus on our kids. Well, 5:30 is still, it's 30 minutes after 5 o'clock. That if you got there at 8, I think there's a lot of context that's missing within this. And she does talk a lot about emailing after hours and making sure that people see she's productive. So it's all about perception in the office place. And
They're watching
why are we
these
focusing
women.
on perception versus why aren't we focusing on what she's able to get done? And if she's setting that perception, that means that the people that are working, she expects them to be there past 5:30.
Yes, but there's
So-
an article, and I don't remember. This one lady, she's very, I'll have to bring it up somewhere. But she was saying there is no balance. There's no balance because life, things happen. So you just go with the flow.
I say don't think about it and everything will be fine. My husband would never think about that work-life balance. If I bring it up, he's like, what are you talking about? Just do what you need to do. So,
because then we'll end with that, the one at the bottom, because you said that.
yeah, so number 9, pain point is collaboration.
No, not that one.
Well,
that
I just mentioned it. Collaboration, I'm assuming you're talking about how do you collaborate with team members and partners and people like that in an effective manner. Number 10 is support from family.
And I think that should be number 1. A lot of businesses
As a
need
home-based
that.
business.
Yes, because you need that support if you're working late at night or during dinner, or
If you're working from your home office and your husband is downstairs doing dishes, why aren't you with
Yeah,
the
and you feel
kid or
guilty and all
something
that.
like that? And you're home. I think there's a different attitude that happens in the family dynamic.
I would say that Oval Eye wouldn't be where we are today if I didn't have support from the family. So it's very important.
Yeah, so that was 10 pain points, and that go to ovaleye.tv tomorrow or any day and find this episode, and you're going to be able, this is episode 70, right? Yeah, episode 70. You can download a calendar of items that are daily action items so we can get past the growing pains and actually grow. And you can do it with us. We're over at ovaleye.tv. We're on Blip, YouTube, iTunes, all of the places that we talked about. Small Businesses Do It Better is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. And then we have Young Female Entrepreneurs on a Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And it's all over at ovaleye.tv/live.
So thank you.
And don't forget to enter into our contest. I put time into that one.
And win something great. So this is
And Joanna Morgan. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
Joanna, thank you for the beautiful jewelry. And we will be talking to you tomorrow night, Carissa and I. Tune in 7 o'clock. This is Kathy and Jen with Soho Insights. And we're going to watch Dancing with the Stars now. So see you next week.